Hey, look. Man, look, man, look. I've been, as I've been driving, Ray, like your boy been listening to these different panels, right? These debates they've been having on these panels. Man, look, I'm trying to, I'm trying to understand some shit, bro. I'm trying to see, let's say 30. What up, Jane? What up? Bandit Nation, what up? Let's say late 20s, all of your 30s, and the most of your 40s, right? And I haven't figured this part out, but I'm trying to figure this shit out for real. Are these the ages where people are just like stuck? They pretty much stuck like a motherfucker, man. They stuck. What up, Maurice? What up? What up, Pastor? What up? Hey, I'm trying to see, just based on these panel debates, man, I'm listening to this shit, and this shit, it's been the same conversation for like almost 10 years. But I try to give a little courtesy just based on folks being new, right? So it's kind of like I might feel like I'm a graduate or an alumni of this, right? But then you got people who coming in, everybody don't wake up at the same time, man. So therefore, people don't go to, let's say, the grocery store at the same goddamn time, man. So you got early bird, and you got people go after work and shit like that, right? Or late on at night, like me. I like going at night or the morning, it don't matter. So I'm just being a little considerate in that, respectfully. So maybe some people just not, haven't just caught up to where we caught up at, man. And it ain't for me to stunt, it ain't for us to stunt, right? But my part is I'm trying to see what's what these guys, what these people not understanding. The debates they talking about is always gonna be centered around women. They not having a Joe Biden, Donald Trump type of debate, a political debate. It's debating centering around women. So that's, I guess once we get to the point where we start pretending like what we do is not for the opposite gender, then I guess you might can just, it'd be a solution. But do you want the solution though? Let's say even the case of Sharon and the solution-based game, do people really want a solution? Or do you have to continue to go back and forth to keep this shit going for like the next couple of years? Because if you just come up with a solution right now, ain't gonna be no more debates. Or maybe people trying to get it out their system and trying to figure it out like I'm figuring it out, right? Right? And then even when you figure this shit out, do you just back up and say, you know what, you guys got it, I'm good, I done graduated now? Or do we still engage? Like I'm looking at niggas like Fantastic and all them guys, right? These niggas been around like I've been around 2018, 19 and shit. They've been in the game for a while and they still having a conversation. Like Tommy Sotomayor. They still having a conversation. Like, what you niggas are confused about at this point? You niggas who act like y'all so fucking smart. And y'all the smartest niggas in the room, right? This is how y'all want to present yourself to the people. You just goddamn smart, but you can't comprehend a goddamn thing. For some reason, you can't comprehend this shit that you've been talking about for 6 years on this motherfucker, man. Or you can't summarize it. Or you don't want to accept it. Is that what it is, man? You guys listening? Have I seen a slide drama with Kuda? I heard about it. I heard Kuda was talking, he was talking about, somebody was not giving him his props and stuff like that, man. Kuda, shout out to DJ Kuda, man. I like Kuda, right? We respect each other, but I think Kuda, he's stuck too. He's stuck, man. He's stuck wanting to be praised and worshiped to a certain extent. I know how it is, man. If you've done something for somebody or you've done something, period, you want folks to acknowledge your body of work, right? You don't want folks to mention what you've done or hint to what you've done or even speak on it and never just speak on you. Some folks like to be you know, I don't want to say praise, but I'm saying it's more like just regard it, man. Like, just regard a nigga, bro. Like, put me in, you know, put me in with the greats. It's kind of like this, right? When I look at Wikipedia, I look at certain NFL players, right? Certain greats. And, you know, in Wikipedia, they'll mention that, you know, this person is widely considered to be the best or the greatest. You know, like you type in Kobe or Shaq or LeBron, or you type in football like Ed Reed, shout out to Ed Reed, right? Or Tom Brady, or, you know, one of them greats like Ray Lewis. And they'll have it somewhere in a paragraph that, you know, Ray Lewis is considered to be one of the greatest, you know, linebackers of all time type shit. Darrell Reeves, they got all these niggas I looked at, they got that particular sentence, they phrase right there. They say, hey, this person is considered to be one of the greatest at that position of all time. And I'm sure when them guys read that shit, they feel good, man. I'm sure they do feel good, though. They do. All right, then. Nigga want to be regarded, man. DJ Cooter is saying, look, put me as somebody who's considered to be one of the greatest, you know, I would say, space innovators, nigga. One of these greatest conversation starters. One of these greatest, whatever. What up? Simply D, what up, boy? Long time, man. What's up with you? I try to forget, man. Y'all done forgot about, look, man, y'all done forgot about Rue. I ain't seen some of you was, man. Simply Deep, 1985, same year I was born, man. What up with you, dog? Nigga, I ain't seen you in about some years over here, boy. You ain't lost, huh? You ain't lost. Anthony Johnson, what y'all doing, man? Loose butthole, come on, man. Y'all niggas gotta get up out of here with all that stuff, man. We good. He said, I've been good. I've been busy with life, bro. Man, I'm about to fuck around and go to sleep, man. I'm just mentioning these debates real quick before I go, man, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, I'm hoping we not, you know, I hope we ain't going back to this shit, dog. This shit is crazy, man. It's not productive. And my thing is procrastinating, man. When I see men and women do that kind of shit, I'm like, man, you know good and well you not really taking care of your real business in life. So you attend to this shit to avoid taking care of your real business in life. And you wonder why you're behind on a lot of stuff, man. And of course, I play the same game too, so I'm not different. A lot of us do, right? We know what we should be doing in life, but we'll forego that. Or we won't approach that. We'll just start talking about, it's like the straw man argument. Start talking about other shit, doing other shit to take the pressure off of what we should be doing. So at least people can give us credit for doing something. Man, that shit is over with, bro. We can't do that no more, man. These debates niggas having on the panels, the participants, bro, we know as men, it's things we supposed to be doing as men, dog, and yet we not. And what we rather do is just actually get on here and argue about women and anything pertaining to a woman and surrounded by women. It's like, man, what's going on, man? If you ask this guy what's going on, like, what do they got to get on this bitch, start counting a whole bunch of money or something, bro, to let these niggas know, like, hey, man, what y'all niggas doing? Would that spark something in a lot of these guys? Yeah, you say the whole game argument just silly, right? Everybody has their own version of the game. Yeah, it may work for that person. Yeah, the game. Yeah, shout out to Cuda though, but I'm saying, but the game, it's like the game, let's say Sir Ism, Cuda, Sim for the P. It's like that's where the game is supposed to stem from. It's like if you're not speaking some pimpology and teaching pimpology, bro, you're not talking about no real game. Cause like, what if you can be just a student of a game, right? Let's say you could be a student. You know what I mean? A student of the real estate game. You can be somebody who just learned law, right? So now if you get on here and start putting law, like speaking on that law shit in front of everybody. Do folks acknowledge you for having game? Nah, it's always surrounded by women. How to finesse women, how to talk women out their clothes, nigga, how to actually get by with women. It ain't about no other game. I don't hear guys saying, look, let me teach you niggas about this law shit, bro, because you niggas need to know game about law. You say that's another reason you don't see me. Exactly. Exactly. There you go, King Bummy. If you had game, you wouldn't be here, bro. If you had game like the pimp game, the game to get women to give you their money to take off their clothes and shit like that, right? To finesse women. It's really all about women, right? If you got the game to do that, nigga, you wouldn't be on here. And you sure wouldn't be trying to tell nobody no game. So I know men, bro. Come on, man, y'all gotta chat with this dumb ass shit, man. What's up, man? I know men, though. I know black people, too. I know that they had real game about something or some knowledge about something. They wouldn't be so quick to want to tell nobody about it. Like, just think about it. If the black men in this space knew how to make $1 million, just a real quick $1 million, right? Would they be just telling everybody how to make that $1 million? Hell no. It's like it puts you in that exclusive club to where you like, okay, I don't want everybody knowing this shit. Cause you know how people gonna do what they gonna do if they now try to get $1 million like you and shit, right? You know everybody not gonna do what you would do. So folks become gatekeepers of game, knowledge, information. Naturally. You can say it's hating and all that, but it's pretty much surviving. You can say, look, you don't want to see me win, or I pose a threat towards you and all that kind of shit. And yeah, a motherfucker tell you straight up, yeah, nigga, you pose a threat. That's why nigga don't want you around. Or that's why nigga don't want to show you some shit, because you pose a real threat. And we ain't supposed to be embracing no threats, right? And we ain't supposed to be shamed for not wanting to accept no goddamn threat, nigga. So like, if you pose that much of a threat, I can't show you how to make no $1 million, and you become an enemy. What up, Sop? I say, what up? Hey, when niggas say, yeah, you didn't want me around, dog, because I pose a threat. I'm a threat. Y'all niggas saw me as a threat. That's why y'all wanted to get rid of me. And I'm like, bitch ass nigga, why y'all niggas be trying to shame a motherfucker for doing the right thing, nigga? If a nigga thought you was a threat and saw you as a threat, bro, and they got rid of your ass, that was the right thing to do. Don't nobody want no threat around them threatening situation, man. What the hell you look like? Retarded ass. I'm trying to go for summer. I'm still putting in this work on this working night, man, while everybody's sleeping. I'm still putting in this work, sweating, exercising, and trying to transform my body back, all the way back, man, to when I was in my 20s. I'm doing that while everybody's, getting caught off guard, sleeping. It's like you don't worry about it. You guys stay on top, right? I agree. Now, you ain't focused on enemies, though. It's like you're not focused on them, but you're mindful. You're not focused, but you're mindful of who can become what. So, yeah, you can't ignore it. And it's sad, though, right? It's sad because why can't you just do you without people trying to take from you or trying to hurt you or harm you or just being envious of you? Why can't you just do you as a person without worried about all that? And maybe you can if you kept yourself quiet. If you just kept it to where don't nobody ever know what you got going on, and you just steady coming up in silence. And if you can make it up in your mind that this is how you want to be for the rest of your life, and maybe that's what was meant for me at my age, right? That for why what's happening now didn't happen when I was in my 20s, because I'm like, okay, maybe it's meant for me to shut the fuck up, man, and not let nobody in my actual real life know shit about me. Whatever I'm sitting on, nigga, just sit on that shit. You ain't gotta try to floss, flex, stunt. You ain't gotta do none of that. You don't want people knowing you having money or you having property and assets and stuff like that, because if people didn't know you have these things, they won't have no reason to come at you. But if they now know, It's just the fact that you invoke that in them. Everybody watch when you quiet. Yeah, I mean, true, yo, because when you go quiet on people, that shit seems suspicious as hell, bro. When you go quiet, nigga, you know how them people in the hood and shit, nigga, when they go quiet and go away, cause they came into a little money and they get broke and they come back around and shit. Talking about, bro, you missed it, nigga. Nigga, look, man, you should have been down, nigga. Man, y'all missed it, bro. Like, missed what? I went and hit for this, nigga. Went out there, nigga, and bought this and bought that. Yeah, dog. Y'all missed that, man. Y'all, man, I was gonna call y'all niggas and tell y'all niggas about this shit, nigga, but I was fucked up. Like, nigga, so you got ghost, nigga. You got quiet and you went and did some shit and you didn't tell us, huh? And now, since you ran out, you back over here with us, huh? Tell us about the story. Some whole ass shit, ain't it? Come on, T3, you gotta go, man. All that what you asking, I don't know what the fuck you doing, man. I'm trying to on some late night, just chill shit, bro. Quiet storm, man, shit, nigga, but it's not raining. And you asking these goddamn questions, man, getting on my motherfucking nerve. I learned to dress cheap, right? Bank rich, man, listen. You smart. And I'm not telling you or anybody not to ever, enjoy yourself, man. But I think it's some things you can't avoid. You can avoid people who's up to no good coming around you, right? People you don't even know. Just word of mouth being spread around that you somebody who got something that everybody want. You can avoid that, man. You could, man. Like right now where I'm at, nigga, I'm driving trucks, right? And I'm out here in Michigan, right? And I'm from Houston. And I could just be sitting on $1 million right now and don't have to act like it. And don't have to let nobody in Houston know this shit or where I'm at. Cause don't nobody know where I'm at. You know what I mean? So don't nobody know me from where I'm at over here in Michigan. I'm just here to drop off a load, man, and get the fuck up out of here, right? But folks back home don't have to know a goddamn thing. That's crazy. That's what something I can see. I'm in a truck, man. Let me Chantel Rose. I don't like full dog. Shit, that's yeah. That's it. I'm Groovy Jimmy. Okay. I feel you. Yeah, them niggas, they got on cyber ass. Hey, look, I'm not for the shit that Cyber been doing in the space, man. Fuck that nigga. You get me? I don't give a fuck about him, man. Fuck him. I got his name. I got where he's at. So he said he was undoxable for so many years, and them white boys got in his ass, and now he looking stupid and shit. So it's like, nigga, fuck that nigga. The games he playing on RBR channel, the games he been playing in space, man. You say it's Groovy Jimmy. I'm about to go to Groovy Jimmy channel and just look, subscribe. Yeah, panels ain't it. Panels, listen, man. Panels, it's like therapy. That's all it is, dog. It's like when you just want to get some shit off your goddamn chest, man, you get on the panel link, dog. Now, speaking of panels, nigga, I'm hearing on Bomb Panel yesterday, man. You know that the chimpanzee mouth ass nigga had a whole lot to say about me, man, when I'm not even around. And I done proved my point. Listen, I done proved my point with that nigga. Listen, you guys, that nigga Gabe, Monkey Mouth Gabe, I done proved the point with that nigga. That nigga that wounded, dog. And that's where he need to be, is wounded. You feel me? So I went back and heard a little bit of it. And I'm like, oh, nigga, you lost like a motherfucker, nigga. You lost, dog. You lost to a Pookie and Ray Ray, nigga. That's the cold part about it. See, the thing is this: when you've been raised to believe some shit, like in the case of the African culture, if them African parents raise you to tell you that the American blacks ain't hitting no shit, and you come in, nigga, and you come in the door believing that dumb ass shit, it's gonna confuse you when you see the ones who you don't suspect to be the ones to actually be formidable. It's actually is on your level. This is the reason why you have the police have an issue with drug dealers, man. It ain't because of drugs, man. You know, fuck drugs, nigga. People want to get high, right? It's the money that they can make, the product, the what they willing to do, risk their life and freedom to make a police's salary, right? Within a week, a police annual salary was like $40,000 or $50,000, right? A drug dealer can make that in a week, on average, right? Okay. Same thing. For the longest, they had a problem with folks being athletes and entertainers, right? They try to look at that as being lower class, bottom of the barrel. But the money that they earn and their earning potential speak otherwise. And yet when you got people who've been told to do things this way and you're going to get these guaranteed results and you're not seeing those results like that, or if you are seeing the results, but yet other folks also getting results doing what the fuck they do, hey man, people don't like that. Folks just don't like that shit. They just can't stand it. So if we talking about the whole deservingness theory, they were saying that people who feel like they're in a higher class, in a higher system, that folks who are so-called beneath them are supposed to always know their place. And it's when you get people like, say in the case of Sexy Red, right? Why you think so many women can't stand Sexy Red, right? The rapper. It's because she's able to do things that the most sophisticated and prestigious black women could never do. It's like when the average black woman have an issue with a stripper, when you go to the mall and you see the strippers around the city and they going with their bodyguard into these goddamn Louis stores and Gucci stores, right? And they buying $10,000 and $15,000 worth of shit and they coming out with bags, dog. You got the woman who felt like she went and did the right thing and she can't even go and splurge like that, man. That's a problem because she so-called did the right thing. Why can't she get some luxury shit every now and then, right? Why can't she make the money? So that's what we dealing with niggas like these gay bait niggas, bro. They crying talking about I doxed him and his goddamn wife. And I'm like, nigga, so the fuck what? You say, show your face a son. I'm not a son. We know you can son now. You got to go to Hassan Campbell, man. I got a country twang, I promise you. Hassan don't talk like me, all right? The panel said that Tibbs and, okay, I'm gonna look at that, right? Groovy Jimmy. I got you on that, Miss Chantel. Hey, look, people get you fucked up, man. I'm telling you, dog. YouTube, man, will get you ready for life if y'all not already ready for life, man. Like, you dealing with people in YouTube and way folks come at you, the way you go at people, the way it's like if you known around the space and you done been through any little something around the space, man, that right there will prepare you for real life. I believe that shit wholeheartedly, man. I'm not lying to you. That motherfucking YouTube, nigga, these panels and interaction and this whole community, dog, dealing with like just people all over the country, it'll prepare your ass to deal with some crazy ass shit in real life. And yet, real life won't even really fuck with you because you used to going through certain things, man. And even though this is so-called YouTube, it's still media, it's still social media. You seem like the type of dude, right? It's not easy to persuade, just something spontaneous. I mean, I don't mind doing some spontaneous shit, right? But you said like crash dummy, like crash dummy shit. Nah, I ain't gonna do the crash dummy shit. Like I'll go bungee jumping, right? Like straight up, I'll go skydiving. You know what I mean? I'll go. I'm not a skiing type of guy. I don't start lying about no skiing, but like I'll go look. Like when I'm riding around the country, some places like it's a place out there in Tennessee, and it was some drag racing going on. And I'm like, man, what the hell they doing? These white boys out there. It's like I don't know what town it was, man. I was riding on, was it 30? Yeah, 30. It's not 40. I'm trying to see 40. I'll be confused, man. 40 is yeah, 10, 20. That's 30. So yeah, you go Little Rock, then you turn 30, going to Memphis. Okay, yeah. So it was around that area, man. So it was just some. So would I do that, man? Would I go drag racing? I go do some fun shit like that, man. Hell, yo. Let's say spontaneous shit like cause you get on my nerves, red guy. That's the reason why. You say evil doesn't walk, the earth anymore. Evil, yo. You know, to move in this life, man, you gotta be evil, dog. You don't need to stay evil, but you gotta know how to be evil, man. Come on, man. I'll let you, brother. You going for good on this one. Fuck that. How to respond to getting text or something, yeah. Talking about your lady alone in the area or your house. If you want to answer that. How do I respond to getting enticed into something naughty about my lady alone in the area? You talking about like in the car or something, or I'm trying to get what you're saying, like at a friend's house, or like doing some sneaky shit. The car, the woods. I mean, yeah, if you talking about just simply, you guys, y'all about to try to do whatever y'all do, man. Y'all out, and you out, and she just say pull over real fast, man. Pull over, take you back to high school and shit when you couldn't do anything in your mama house, right? So you try to get your mama car or your daddy car and go pick up a girl. Y'all go, let's say, in the case with us right there in Houston, it'd be them dark ass parks, like at night when like the lights be real low. Or let's say it was even in apartment complexes, man, there's certain spots in an apartment complex where it's just pitch dark. You can go back there and just get it in real fast. Or what else, man? It was dead end streets and shit. Yo, it was a school over there from 1960 up 45, right? And it was a culture site, but it was a dead end, and it was real dark back there, man. And I must have took like 3 girls back there, I ain't gonna lie, man. Got in the car. It's back like when I was 16, 17 years old, man. Probably 18. What else, man? The woods. You got some spots, it's some parks, like it's some wooded areas, right, to where you can be laid up with your girl in the car, and when nobody know you back there, and just you, it's pitch dark. I'm talking about no one, anybody driving around it won't see y'all back there, man. That shit, that does bring back the old days to you, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, you gotta be dead end streets, let's say a place where it's like a trail, you can drive a car through it, but it's like a lot of trees around it. So you got to back into it, man. You can't go head first. It's places all over the city, man, that you can, even as grown people, dog, if y'all just want to take that shit back to when y'all was young, you be 30 and 40 years old and say, look, you just, before you get home, man, you sneaking off, dog. Man, I'm not against that. Man, if y'all pull in, let me see, it was another place I was thinking about, man. It was, the ones I could think of for sure is the parks. Like, it be them parks, man. To where the light is not really bright. And it might be on some hood shit, man, which it might not be safe. But then again, you got some of these apartment complexes, though, man. And you got some parts of the apartment complex to where cars only be parking, or even like Walmart parking lot, for instance, right? Like for instance, right? Like when we like if I run out of if it's late, if I'm driving like around this time, and if I can't find a spot at a truck stop, I go to a Walmart, right, to park, right? So when I go there, I'm looking like ain't shit around here, man. It just, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying, if you just took somebody back there and chill, yeah, y'all can chill, man. Can't nobody coming around on the side of Walmart. We talking about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. If this is you and your lady, man, y'all want to just have a little spark up y'all life, man, y'all good life. I'm not opposed to that, man. It just, I don't know what happens if you get caught by the police. I mean, they'll tell you leave and move on and shit. They're not gonna do shit, man. Yeah, getting back to what I was saying though, right? What I was saying about when folks believe that you're supposed to be in your place, man, and they don't understand how you breaking through that ceiling, and you just, saying you want more for yourself respectfully, right? And niggas have an issue with that, and that's their problem. Don't get me wrong, it's their issue, but it's the fact that that's what you gotta deal with. You gotta deal with when you start changing for the better. The people have the issue with that. They not gonna want to see it because you could actually be posing a threat towards what they have going on. Because even if they act like they went to here and got this degree and all that and you didn't, if you guys are making the same kind of money, it's pretty much like a, if we even, I'm leaving type of situation. See, they can't explain how is it you can make the same kind of money they making per week. But then if you ask them, would you rather do what I'm doing? Like, would you rather drive 500, 600 miles a day? Can you do that? And they'll say, nah, hell no, right? Or be away from your people for a while, right? And get out here for a couple months and just make as much as you can and come back home. No one's gonna actually, they're not gonna say that. They're not gonna agree to that, right? But they'll complain about, well, why is it you making the same kind of money they make, or even more? And people know, folks know, most definitely. Folks know the earning potentials of a truck driver, man, especially if he get his own truck and gets his own business, man. They folks know this shit. The thing is, the reason why this industry here is not going to be threatened by the average person, because the average person is not going to want to get out here on the road and drive for months. That's it, man. So it's just a job that people they don't want to do. And they make the excuse that, I got a family, I got a wife and kids, I got my mom and this, and, sister, brother. They make the excuses for why they got to stay at home. Because nothing's stopping them niggas. Because, you're not beneficial when you at home, dog. Really, really, men become more beneficial when they get away from their people, man. And everybody who you see who benefits their family, them niggas don't always be up on their family like that, man. It say, I love how you detail with your stuff. How you detail with your stuff. I respect. I appreciate that. Super deep. It just, I don't know, it's a detail or pretty much just being a little transparent there. Kind of showing people, how to, deal with some adversity, man, if they haven't dealt with any, or if they have an issue dealing with adversity or dealing with things that they perceive to be very difficult and hard to get through. It's like, man, I don't know, maybe I'm just halfway crazy because, when you go through hard shit, man, and you learn how to go through it, you get kind of addicted to like pain. You get addicted to things that are difficult, man, because you just want to figure it out. You don't want nothing easy no more, man. And yeah, so I've learned that now. How to look for the hard shit, man. Look for the hard shit to kind of defeat. And if the easy things come your way, man, you just, you accept it and keep it moving. But you're not saying, hey, if it's not easy, I'm not going to play the game. And I think with a lot of black men, they had an issue. What up, Lionel? What up? A lot of black men have an issue with just dealing with things that are challenging to them, bro. Like, let's say in the case of football and basketball, right? You got some grind out games that I've seen people play, and they'll come out with a 1-point victory, 2-point victory, 3-point victory in basketball, right? Which is not a lot to beat somebody by, but it's a victory. And you got some men, black men, wouldn't take that victory if they can't just outright blow you out. They feel like you beat somebody by 4 points. You just not really whooping their ass. It's like, man, you ain't got to whoop everybody's ass like that, bro. You learn how to win. It's like, understand that you have learned the formula, the secret to understand how to win, grind out games. That if you're dealing with an opponent who is just as the same as you, right? Maybe better, maybe not, right? You understand, hey man, I'm not looking to blow this nigga out, bro. I'm looking to goddamn win. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. I know this guy gonna come with his best, but I'm gonna fuck around and try to win though at the end. So I'm not expecting to beat him by no 20. That's already out the window. But if I see myself battling with this guy and we going down the stretch, man, whatever I done been through or whatever I done taught myself or studied is gonna have to prevail, man, or I'm gonna lose. So either I'm gonna trust myself or I'm goddamn gonna lose. And if I lose, knowing that I put together a system or a series of plays and it just didn't fall my way, I can live with that. And I think folks can live with that because that's not really an L you taking. It's just a learning lesson. But I'm not looking to blow a nigga out, bro. I can just beat you by 1 point. And I can respect that. A lot of guys ain't gonna go for that. A lot of guys, a lot of black men, they wanna outright just straight conquer a nigga, right? So let's say if you give the average black man that, right? Give him one game to where he can blow somebody out, but yet he got a losing record. You see what I'm saying? Like I remember when me being from Houston, right? I was watching the Astros and the Red Sox playing in the, what was that? That was the ALCS? Yeah. That was the ALCS in 2021, right? And what happened was that series, the Red Sox must have hit 3 grand slams and shit in that series, man. So all the momentum was on them. And now going to game 4, the Astros down 2-1 in the series. And I remember Altuve, like in the 8th or 9th, I remember he hit that solo home run and he tied it up 2-2. So it was 2-1 in the game, but they was down 2-1 in the series too. And what happened was the ninth inning, the Astros, nigga, it was a break. And I think Castro hit in the center. Well, Correa was on the base, right, on second base. And I think Gurriel was on first base, right. But what happened was it was 2 outs, and Castro had just got by on a strike by Evaldi, right. The next play, the next pitch, he hit it straight in the middle, in the center, and they brought Correa home, right. So now instead of it being 2-2, it's 3-2, and then after that, the Astros just started making it rain on their ass with 2 outs, dog. All of a sudden, this shit went up like 7-2, man. And I think they won 9-2. But that tight ass moment that could have made or break the series, right, was if he didn't get that hit that would have brought Correa home, they probably could have lost that game. Or I don't know. It was tied anyway, so I don't know. They could have lost the game. But then what happened, and what I'm saying, that took the momentum out of the Boston Red Sox. That right there, that game, it shut all that Grand Slam shit y'all was doing. Everybody was hyped up, going crazy. It just shut all that down. And that's how you got a lot of niggas who move like that. They'll take them Grand Slams and shit, but lose the series. You get a lot of them niggas in the goddamn NBA right now play like that now. They don't give a fuck about winning a playoff series or a championship. They just care about getting their numbers. They want to say that I outscored that nigga and all that. That's the mindset, man, of black men. That's crazy. If they can't blow you out, they don't want to even play the game. If they can't outscore you, they don't want to play the game. Niggas don't want to grind. It's a grind, dog. All this shit's a grind, man. It's just a goddamn grind, dog. It's a system and it's a grind. Yeah. Don't be too nervous, man. Black men do not want to take that 1 or 2 point victory, man. I swear to you. That shit though, man, it makes you a winner when you can come out on top of a grind out game, or a struggle game, man, and you know how to come on out, dog, especially in a playoff type of situation. Bro, you become like the Warriors and the Spurs and the Lakers, or even teams like the Celtics, man. I seen that shit with them boys this year, right? Shout out to the Celtics, man, for winning the championship. Them niggas, they did some grinding, man. This postseason, it wasn't really easy, even though they went through it pretty easy, but that shit was some grinding ass shit. Like them games against the Pacers, they beat them, but man, it wasn't just like that though. Yeah, they swept them, but shit, it wasn't. I mean, it's the grinding. They swept them boys, man. Even with Dallas, they beat Dallas 4-1. But them games, you could see, them games weren't easy to win. Like the last one, they did their thing on the last game, but the first one was all right. But in between, you can tell Dallas was just missing. And now they get Klay Thompson, man. They already learned. Them young dudes know how to fight. They know how to play. They just went against a better Celtics team who's been doing it for like 5 or 6 years already. So it's their time, right? They done been through enough to where it's like, okay, we can't let an up and coming team just beat us on this one just yet, bro. They'll come next year or in 2 years. So like, yeah. Only team probably could have gave them some trouble is the Nuggets, even though they lost to the Timberwolves, but still, they still would have played a better series than the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? They would have played better because they are the champion. But now you get a Klay Thompson on the Mavericks. That right there can get them over the hump, man. And Clay don't even have to start. Clay can just goddamn come off the bench, man. That would see the grinding of Jason Kidd and the Mavericks, them young dudes, they understanding how to get to the NBA Finals, man. So now you get a Klay Thompson, and y'all still do whatever y'all do, and now y'all learn from a proven champion, a veteran, one of the best shooters of all time. Like, y'all might can fuck around and win a championship next year. And like I say, if he's healthy, if he come off the bench, that'd be sweet. If he can just come off the bench and give you them 3 points and kill it, bro. Like, man, like they didn't get that in the finals, right? The Mavericks didn't have that bench scoring, but now you get a Klay Thompson. That's major, dog. I can see why Steph and Draymond might be mad. They like, that nigga might go get him a 5th ring, dog. Yeah, yo. Hold up. Yeah, that boy gonna get him a 5th goddamn ring. They pulling Ray Allen on y'all ass, dog. But you know, Draymond and Steph would be some whole ass niggas. They try to go at Klay based on that, cause they know what Klay, who he is to their team, man. They know this, man. So if he had to go and just help some young men out, I'll tell Steph Curry to do the same thing. If Steph Curry got to go to the Timberwolves, that'd be sweet, bro. If he got to go to the OKC Thunder with them young people at, man, just work them young people out, man. Man, they fucking around, nigga. They send Steph Curry. Steph Curry will go to the Bucks. I'll be like, man, y'all some whole ass niggas, dog. That's some bitch ass shit right there, dog. Or he go to the Suns, dog. That'd be some whole ass shit, dog. Like anywhere Steph or Klay go, they can make their team a team who's already good. They can turn them team into a champion, man. I don't think Draymond can do that. I don't know, man. I'm finna get out of here.